Hello, and welcome to the Bear Right Trail podcast. I am, of course, your host, Sam Kirk, and today I'm coming to you with a solo episode. Just me here today, and just wanted to reach out to everybody on the East Coast as we are going through some really cold weather. It is brutally cold here, and I'm sure everyone is having all kinds of different struggles, things like that, with getting out there, finding trails, finding road, finding motivation, all of these different things that really need to keep us going through these winter months in the Northeast. And we're going to have several episodes coming up. Most specifically, next week, we will have Karen Dunn on the podcast. Karen is an outstanding masters runner from Pennsylvania. She is also a coach, really focused on strength and is working towards more certifications and expertise in ultra. She's a very accomplished ultra runner in her own right. But I was talking with Karen at a party recently, party all for runners celebrating the running community here in Eastern Pennsylvania. And we were talking about lots of different things with regard to nutrition, different supplement interventions, different types of training that we can focus on, especially in the winter months here in the East Coast, because there is so much out there that is available to us, as well as things that aren't available to us as readily here in, let's call it the central East Coast of the U.S. So because that's where we're focused here, that is what we're going to be talking about. And I just wanted to share a few different things with my winter training because I'm having just as many struggles, just as many difficulties with motivation as the next person. And I've been talking with a lot of my buddies, and a lot of them are feeling the same way. So wanted to talk about the types of things that I'm looking at here and the ways that I'm looking to make it happen here in the winter of 2025. And when I say make it happen, this is kind of my way of making everything fit together for a plan of winter training. And so here are my ideas for how to make it happen for your winter training on the East Coast. So number one is to make sure to follow and subscribe to the Bear Right Trail channel. That is the most important thing that you can do. Make sure to do that. Subscribe, reach out, leave a comment, leave a review. All of that kind of stuff is going to help grow this community. And the more we grow, the more content that we're able to put out there for you, I think will hopefully enrich your trail running journey and ours, and just try to grow that. So that's an early plug for reviewing, subscribing, doing all of that. If you're an East Coast trail runner, please do that. So the other piece there would be to make plans. Make running plans with other people. It gets harder and harder to get out there in the cold. It gets harder and harder to get up early in the dark. Even though it's getting lighter every day, it's also getting colder every day right now. So make plans with other people. If you have somebody that will be your person for accountability, your motivation to get out of bed, your motivation not to hit snooze on the alarm, make plans. Doesn't mean you have to make plans every day, but make sure to make plans. So that's the first thing that we're making in our winter training schedule here. Again, with making plans, we're making small goals. So make small goals. making those plans could be small goals. If it's one a week, something along those lines, you always have plans with somebody once a week. Hey, that's one a week. That is not a zero in your weekly column. So let's make small goals. Make small goals in all of these things. So as I'm going down through this list of makes, make them small to start. Let's also make strength a priority in the winter. Snow running, strength building. Indoor work, always great for strength, right? That's one of the things that we can do indoors. And if we've made strength a priority, it doesn't feel like we're not doing the run, like we're not doing the work. If strength is the priority and you're indoors doing that, that's fine. It's not like you've got to be out there getting hard, so to speak. You can get hard inside, right? And we can do all of that indoors and really, really benefit our running. Use this time to focus on those things that we sometimes let go on to the wayside. And let's use this time to focus on that. That's something we're going to be talking about quite a bit next week. My next piece here is make yourself a drink. But maybe not the drink that you're thinking of. I'm talking about water. In the wintertime, I find I'm reaching for coffee quite a bit more. I'm reaching for the water bottle quite a bit less. This is an important time to make sure that we're drinking lots and lots of water. We're inside quite a bit, really dry air, drying out. Make hydration a continued priority throughout the winter. This is going to be really helpful for us in feeling good, feeling energized throughout these dark months and things like that. And they're going to make our workouts feel better too. So remember to drink water. Always be making yourself a drink of water. My next make is another thing that we can focus on here throughout the winter months. And I think this works with a lot of people for maybe our New Year's financial resolutions and things along those lines, health resolutions. Make your own meals. Cook for yourself. Use whole grains, use vegetables, use lean proteins, and let's get on top of our nutrition here in 2025. If we're making those meals, we're not eating out as much. It means that we're much more cognizant of our nutrition. We are much more in control of what's going into our bodies as far as like whether they're preservatives and things like that. We can get the right things in there and start to just be knowledgeable about what makes us feel good, what makes us feel powerful, and that's another big way that I think we can make it happen here in 2025. So those are my ideas. I'd be interested to hear yours. I'm also going to be hearing lots of Karen's next week. Really, really looking forward to that conversation and ways that I can make it happen, ways that you can make it happen, ways that we can have our best start to our 2025 season. And with that, I'm gonna let you go. Tell you what I've got planned for today. I'm going to put on some traction. I'm going to get out there and run in the snow. I think that running in the snow is a great form reminder. I find that for myself, I can tend to overstride. I can tend to get my legs and my hips in front of me instead of my weight forward. And so I'm pulling too much, stressing my hamstrings too much. And that's something that you can't do in snow running. So I find that it is a really great indicator and way to be mindful of our form and our running economy here on the East Coast. So use the snow as an opportunity to get out there and make these informed form adjustments. So happy trails to everybody. Look forward to seeing you again next week.